gosh, it'd be cool to do live on both.
Didn't we do that already?
That was through Zoom now.
That was cool. We got
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go with the camera issues.
Oh boy.
But I'm looking at the OBS. The OBS is fine, which means it's fine. It's just the
Oh,
Facebook thing.
I know. Hi guys, welcome.
Yeah, let's close that out. Hey, there's Faith and Brandy.
Hi Faith, hi Brandy.
Both here. And Jennifer.
Hi Jennifer.
Jackie AJ's back.
Hi Jackie, welcome back.
She says she can't wait to get hopping. And, Kimberly Rosania says 150 stars.
Aw, thank you Kimberly. That's
I forgot
so
about
sweet.
the stars.
I did too. I really have to set, I think, a goal. I may have set a goal. I just have to figure out how to get them.
Let's see what's going on here. I got circles
Uh-oh.
for Facebook.
Well, people
Well,
are
you know what?
on,
I'm not,
so
well, I gotta read. As long as I can read the comments, and I'm gonna
Yeah.
worry about it.
that's good.
Oh, we got a first timer, Debbie Durham.
Hi Debbie.
Oh, please let us know where you're from.
Yeah, welcome.
And Grandma Pat is here.
Hi Grandma Pat.
All right.
It's been.
Leilani Segura is here.
Hi
Ruth
Leilani.
Gerard Honor is here.
Hi, Ruth.
Hello from Sydney and Ruth.
Welcome back.
Lisa Johnson.
Hi Lisa.
Yes. Laura McFarland Simpson says, hi, everyone.
Hi.
Happy anniversary and happy birthday, Tara.
Aw, thank
That's
you.
Tara Little's going to be celebrating with us tomorrow.
Aw, cool.
Joy Edler says, hi.
Hi Joy. Yes.
Dawn says, hi. Happy Thursday.
Hi Dawn. I'm so glad you came back.
There we go. There's this Facebook.
Working now?
Sorry, we're having trouble playing this video.
I don't know. As long as you guys can see us and you can hear us,
So I'll go back and it'll be back on.
we're fine.
See, it's on. I don't know what it is. It's something about the connection because the OBS is already running it.
Okay.
But it's
All
on
right.
now, and I see the count. I see the people joining.
As long as we on, as long as they can hear us, and as long as they can see us,
Yes.
we're good.
That's right. Oh, okay. Diane Layton, hello from Graham.
Hi Diane.
I'm watching and drinking wine to celebrate my 60th birthday today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, yeah. Michelle Ann Dufault is
Hi
here.
Michelle, welcome back.
James Turney.
Hi James.
Ruth says, we love your apron.
I do too. Is this so cool? I have a wonderful friend and business partner, Lilybug Customs. So she had been doing lots of like baby blankets, and she does little girl jewelry, bows and barrettes, the most adorable stuff. I'm like, this is wonderful, and I wish I could buy from you for, myself, but I have a son who's, maybe a purple necklace I'll take. But I was like, do you think you could make me an apron? Because my other friend who made my Nightmare Before Christmas one, which I loved, she's not doing custom work right now. So I just wanted something to change things up. And I love this pattern. So I loved it. It's wonderful.
Judy Shue from Tucson.
Hi, Judy. Welcome back.
Yes, Jennifer Mitchell says, I forgot the 7 a.m. start time. Is there a drawing?
No drawing today.
No drawing today.
Nope, we're going to sketch it together. Don't worry.
Lisa Johnson says, I want to be doing this one over
Hi,
the weekend.
Lisa. Okay, that's fine. Yep, no.
You see what I'm trying? I've been telling you this now. Okay, like Lauren. Lauren says, we'll be painting tomorrow. Allie isn't back from dance yet.
All right.
I've been explaining to her that
I
our
get it.
regular viewers know how to work this now. Okay, they just check in and say, what y'all painting tonight?
Oh, we're doing that.
Okay, we like
Okay.
that one. I'm going to do that one later because right now I'm busy.
That's all
Okay,
good.
and these are our viewers. I'm trying to explain to her, this is what our viewers do. They
all good.
use our paintings. They paint. They paint when they want to. That's what we've trained them to do. We've got them to, you know what? We've always been saying it. You paint when you got the time.
Absolutely.
It's Self-Care Thursday for those who can sit down with us and paint tonight.
It's
The
fine.
rest of us we'll have to say, well, oh no, I just want to see. I just want to swoop on in here and see what y'all painting tonight. Oh, y'all painting the bunny tonight. Okay, I know where I can get it after it's done. So, but this is a luxury that we want to give our viewers.
That's right.
And our regular faithful viewers know how to work it. That's what they do.
Awesome.
That's why we're so happy we have this YouTube channel. We're very pleased with our YouTube channel. We made over 4,000 viewer hours.
Finally.
We got over 2,000 subscribers, and we did it in a short amount of time. It didn't take a year or 2 years to
all
get there.
you guys.
Yes,
thank
all because of you guys going there and picking when you want to paint, whatever it is you want to paint. And it's up to us to take your ideas and the things that you tell us, and keep making events for you guys that you say, okay, this is what I wanted to paint.
All right.
And this is the good part about all of this. So we're here, Self-Care Thursday. No Michelle deal. There is no stencil for this one today.
We're gonna sketch it together.
Yeah.
So don't worry, we'll
Nikki
sketch
Peck
everything
from
together.
Iowa.
Hi, Nikki.
Iowa in the house.
Welcome, Iowa. That's not a place that we hear a lot of. So.
And Jasmine Asensio says, I love the way this painting looks.
Aww.
We will be doing this painting tomorrow night.
There you
My
go.
husband isn't feeling so well, so allergies got to him.
I'll tell you what, those allergies right now, mine are.
Yeah, they are.
Maybe that's what's happening too. I just feel like so drained, but.
Yeah, I never considered that either.
I don't know. My eyes are really
I've been
watery.
Really tired. I'm achy. I'm tired. I work hard.
We're also old now, so.
Yeah,
all those things are kicking our butts.
Yeah. Faith Steinberg says, I finished my bike at 4:30 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. You work it the way you gotta work it.
Yeah, guys, if you want to, if you saw that posted before, so this one wasn't a free one. This one does have a fee. It's now up on our website as a download. So you just do the fee and you can download the video. It's a private link to the private link on YouTube.
All right.
But it's on the website now, so you can grab it there.
And Wendy Dollin says,
Hi, Wendy.
yeah, checking in with you all.
Hi.
We'll paint this weekend. Okay. And Jennifer Minton says, will you be explaining the villains paint night? Because I was a little confused.
Sure, I sure will.
And Jennifer Parker says, I finally did the Wizard of Oz painting last night, and it was so much fun.
Yay.
Okay, see, this is how our business works.
It's okay.
Okay,
everybody
exactly.
can do things at their own pace.
We have a community, and they know to self-care themselves, take the time out when they got it.
Self-care themselves.
Yes, self-care themselves.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I'd say we're almost at 10 after, so let's go ahead and get started. So for those of you that are new with us, I am Jennifer. Mark is behind the camera and behind the computer. We are Mimosas and Masterpieces. We are out of Southbound Brook, New Jersey, and have been coming to you virtually for a year now. So we're super excited. In fact, we're going to celebrate our anniversary painting tomorrow
on YouTube
Live. So find the channel tomorrow on YouTube. If you need a quick reference, just go to our website, mimosasmasterpieces.com. There's a little box that shows the YouTube logo. Just click it and it'll bring you right there.
All right.
So we are super excited for tonight's Spring Bunny. So we'll sketch them together. We'll go over our supplies. We'll sketch. We'll paint. We'll sip. I'm going to do water for now and then maybe get something a little.
Water for now? Okay.
As always, if anybody has any questions about anything, just chat them in and we'll go ahead and get them addressed.
What do they need?
Yeah, really. See, maybe I do need to take a sip. All right, 16 by 20 canvas. I have it held portrait style, so 16 by 20. Our paints, we're going to use our 5 primary colors and a little bit of brown. Red, yellow, blue, black, white, and just a little bit of a brown. Doesn't really matter which one. The 3 brushes I'll be using tonight. This is our large flat wash brush. This is about a 1 inch. We have a medium round brush. This is a number 8, if your brushes have numbers on them. And then I have a tinier one, a number 4 for some of those tinier details and outlines, or like those the little blades of grass and things like that. And then I asked you to grab a pencil. I'm going to do mine in Sharpie. kind of go over my pencil sketch. I have a cup of water to rinse, paper towels to dry, an extra plate for mixing in case you want to mix more. And that's about it. All right.
Okay, now I'm going to zoom all the way in so
Yes,
they can see the sketch.
That's it. So we'll go over this together. It's just a little bunny hiding inside of a little terracotta pot.
Okay.
And even before we get started, even in sketching, my painting
is
not going to look like my painting, and your painting is not going to look like my painting. We embrace the differences, guys. I can paint this bunny 100 times, and I guarantee that every time it's going to come out different.
That's right.
So we like to not stress about those little tiny details and those, being the same. We want you to embrace your differences and find your creativity and enjoy it, okay?
Yeah, however the bunny comes out is according to how you feel.
That's right. We're going to guide you through every step, though. Okay?
You add or take away whatever you want.
That's right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my pot. We're going to start from the bottom and work our way up our bunny. Okay? So I'm going to come up about maybe 2 inches from the bottom, and we're going to start the bottom of our pot right in the center. It's going to be about 5 inches wide, let's say. And instead of going straight across, I just want to do a slight curved line. So slight curved line down here.
Okay. See, now Judy Schumacher says,
hi, Judy.
I love your videos. I've logged many an hour with you.
I know you have.
YouTube.
You're wonderful. Thank you.
That's what it's for. That's right.
All right. And then on either side of this 5-inch little curve, we're going to come up on either side. So slightly diagonal. Not quite straight up and down. Slightly diagonal on either side.
Okay.
Now you're doing yours in pencil. You can always paint right over the pencil. You won't have to worry about seeing those lines. I'm doing it in Sharpie just so you guys can see it on camera. Mm-hmm. It's harder to paint over a Sharpie, so that's just why I do it, so you guys can see it.
Jennifer Mitchell says, my whole house is sneezing and runny noses.
Here, I do. I feel it. Like, I feel itchy. I've been sneezing. My eyes have been watery. And I've had a headache like the past 3 days. But I've also drank wine like the past 3 days before I've, because we've been painting all week long. So.
So you're going to blame it on the wine?
Well, it is, sometimes it does go hand in hand.
Laura Sullivan says, hi, Mark, Jennifer,
hi, sweetie.
Rascal.
How are you?
Because Rascal right there.
Yeah,
he is.
He is. I took an amazing picture of him yesterday. It was just the cutest thing. I posted it on the page. All right, so we want to follow this same curve, okay? So this same type of curve, we want to make it just extend out the side just a little bit.
Okay.
Okay, just extend out a little bit and kind of bring that curve. Now, I'm going to leave some space for my rabbit's paws, but you don't have to because you're doing pencil. I just can't paint over the Sharpie.
All right.
So I'm just leaving that open.
Judy Schumacher says, I recall you saying in the past that there was a video with a camper or a trailer.
There is.
She said, I couldn't find it online last night. I'm not crazy.
I have a feeling I couldn't find it either because I think I looked for it for her. So we might have to go back and look.
All right.
I don't know that I saw it, but it's a really cute one too. Or if we have to paint it again.
Okay? Yeah. Okay.
All right. So on the side, we're going to come up about maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches. This time we could do straight lines here.
Yeah, see, Vicky Lambert Rice says, yeah, this
Hi,
bunny
Vicky.
is adorable.
I had 2 bunnies as a kid. Pet bunnies. That's a slightly traumatic experience. I won't go there.
Okay.
Never mind. And then we'll go ahead and follow that same curve again. So this is going to be the top edge of that pot, that planter. Again, I'm just leaving the space for the paws or their, the rabbit's paws, but you don't have to, okay? You're doing it with pencil, you can paint right over that.
Okay. Jennifer Mitchell says, I can't find the air balloon, the first one you did.
Oh, it's, that's definitely up there because I've shared that one multiple times.
Yeah,
just
on
message
on the YouTube channel.
Just message me in the private message, and I'll send you the link to it if you can't find it. Okay.
Earlier, yes, can you
get
the link?
Yep, absolutely. All right.
Dawn Rusinski.
Hi, Dawn.
Says, I want to give the bunny a hug.
I know. I know. He's so cute. Okay. So we're going to do his paws. So I'm going to start coming right over the top of the pot, the planter, with two little curves. Let's do like half circles here.
All right.
Okay, so his paws are up over, so there has to be some height there. And then we're going to bring these right down over, down slightly into the bottom. So it's almost like a little oval, but we want them to be just a little bit wider in the center and come almost to like a little point, so to speak, at the end of there.
Okay.
But again, we're going to kind of paint over all of that, so you can shape them however you want to as we get down there. So we'll come over here and do this guy.
And just so you know,
Uh-oh.
tomorrow we're on YouTube.
Yes.
We start at 7 p.m. I don't know how long this party's gonna last.
Is it 7 p.m.?
It says 7 p.m. start time.
Okay, 7
Eastern
p.m.
time.
We're doing it. And
Friday,
we don't know how long
March
it'll last.
26, balloons and streamers. Thank you, Laura Sullivan, and thank you, Jamie Marie.
That's right. All right, let's come up here to our bunny's cheeks, right? The bottom of his face. So I'm going to come up about, let's say 3 inches. And you're almost going to do a nice big oval up here, okay? So I'm not going to do a full oval. I'm just going to kind of come around the edges of this. So he's got nice, big, chunky cheeks. So I almost got like parentheses, big parentheses on this side. And this is about 3 inches here.
Okay. Oh, yeah, by the way, tomorrow's special guest is birthday girl Tara Little. She'll be celebrating her birthday with our
Do we have any other
anniversary.
birthdays
Of
for
course
tomorrow?
I'm pretty sure we do.
Oh, we'll have to write them down so we can sing happy birthday too.
I'm sure we do. Somebody's going to come out and work.
And then the top of our head, it's slightly rounded, but I'm going to come like almost right in the center. And we're almost going to do almost like you would start like a heart.
Yeah.
Except instead of coming down to a point, I'm just going to kind of come out and slightly down to his cheeks. So just going to kind of bring it out and down.
Now, I got your sketch right there.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the lower right-hand corner is just the top part where the bunny is. So they can see how it's coming out.
Awesome. There you go. And then his ears. So those ears. Okay. Those are big floppy ears. So I'm going to come up on the right top kind of corner of his head. And we're going to do a nice long, elongated curve line. And then I'm going to bring it back down.
Your rabbit ears.
So that's kind of the inside of the ear.
Oh.
And then we'll just kind of make it a little bit thicker along the outside and bring it down.
Okay.
We'll do the same on this side. This one I have kind of a little bit pointier over here, giving him a little shape. And then same thing, we just want to kind of give it a little bit of width where we'll put all that fur. And then we'll have nice pink ears on the inside. And that's the outline of our bunny.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to come around just so that you can see this little, so where our pot will finish. So from the top of each of these edges, I'm just going to curve around and finish that back there. Now you can fill this in later with fur or the pot color. Just it's up to you. And then I do want to put the eyes in just so you can keep that placement in there, just so you have that in your mind as we're painting. Okay, so right above where his cheeks are kind of coming up under here, I'm going to come up just a little bit, maybe a ½ inch. And again, we're going to do slightly curved lines on either side. 1 and 2. It's about 3/4 inch.
Okay, Jessica Raybrook Howlett says, I'm not seeing posts anymore to know what is coming. This is adorable.
Aw, definitely check your notifications every once in a while. whatever happens, Facebook updates something.
Or they shut it off.
But check your notification settings. But just make sure you got notifications to all. And I promise I am doing my very best to like try to get an email blast out to everybody, even if it's just once a month, so you get kind of a update of everything going on.
Right, if you go to our YouTube channel, you gotta subscribe and then you get notified.
YouTube, yes, but she's saying like tonight she didn't get right. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta check it. Check the.
Every once in a while, maybe peek back in and go through our event list. But we'll also show you tonight everything that we have coming up. Okay.
Yes.
All right, so we're gonna kind of close these off by doing half circle on either side. 1 and 2.
Okay.
Almost like a D and a backwards D over there. And I'm going to just give you that placement of the nose and the mouth while we're doing this. So again, you could kind of just keep that in mind as we're painting. Okay, so coming down right in the center, moving down about maybe an inch from where kind of the top edge of his cheeks, the bottom part will be. So it's down here. I'm going to do just a little V, like a little curved V for his nose.
Thank you, Brandy Hayes.
Aww.
She was just telling Jill Lamb that yes,
thanks,
we
Jill.
replay the video right here on the
yes,
Facebook
we
page.
do.
And then eventually it ends up right here on the YouTube channel.
You got it. Let's do just a little vertical line down, maybe inch and a half. Depends how wide your mouth is, or your bottom area is. And then we'll just do a little curve up on either side. 1 and 2. And you're done sketching. All right. We're going to work on our background, and then we will go to our bunny. So very first step, we're going to take that large flat brush, that large flat or wash brush.
Yeah.
We're going to rinse and dry. You guys that have painted with me before know I kind of like to just go right to canvas and blend right on canvas. So I'm going to take a little corner of blue and a big corner of white. Little corner of blue.
And a big corner of
big
white.
corner of white. Okay. We're going to do horizontal brush strokes all the way across in our background. I'm going to come all the way down to about maybe 5 inches from the bottom of my canvas down here so that we leave it for green. Other than that, we're just going to do horizontal brush strokes back and forth.
All right, so horizontal brush strokes back and forth all the way down until how much green, how much grass you want.
Yep, exactly. That's it.
You want a lot of grass, you want a little bit of grass, it's up to you.
That's right. So I'm grabbing those edges on my canvas as I go, and then I just continue. Corner of blue, corner of white. The more blue you have, the darker your background will be. The more white you have, the more pale and kind of pastel your background will be.
But if it's more blue, then it's more colorful.
Yep, either way. Up to you. This is your painting. All right, so we're just going to do that.
Fill in the background.
Horizontal background,
And what about if you touch your bunny while you're going around the bunny?
So as you're going around that bunny,
Yeah.
we'll try to avoid it. If you go over it, we just kind of...
So you got to be more delicate when you get close to the bunny.
Yep, so here's what I do when I get close to my bunny. I'm getting there
like
right
between
now.
his ears, right there. That's
All right,
difficult.
so we're getting in there.
Yeah, right there. Look at that.
I try to get most of the paint off of my brush.
Yeah.
And then I sort of lay my bristles right against my outline.
Whoa,
And-
hold up. Let me zoom in on that.
I lay my bristles against my outline and kind of pull it away.
Gently.
Yep, gently.
See, you're pulling it away. You're pulling it away. You're pulling it away.
That's right.
Yeah, let them see that.
And then I just try to make sure I'm going kind of in that horizontal direction.
Yeah, because you was waving all back and forth and everything. And I'm like, yeah, they can't wave back and forth like that around the bunny.
And if you have to, you can kind of go right down around it real careful with your
Yeah,
brush.
they can't see that part.
So I'll come over here.
Your hand is right in
All
front
right,
of
so just come right down like you're edging, you know, the edging of the walls and the ceiling. Ugh.
There you go.
And then you'll just kind of pull away.
Okay.
Okay. But if you go over it, again, it's okay. It'll dry and we can paint over it.
Okay.
It's not that big of a deal.
That's right.
All right. Grab those edges as you go. Again, side, the top, as you go. Yep, those edges. And we got a couple of minutes, so we can start showing you some upcoming events.
Showing them?
Well, yeah.
I'll tell them about it.
Both.
Well, look, next Thursday, for Self-Care Thursday, 8 p.m. start time. 8 p.m. Eastern start time. We'll be doing Sipping in the Sunset.
Yes. And that is behind me.
That's behind
I don't
you?
know if you can see it.
Let me see. I see it. Yeah, it's right behind you. Just step forward real quick for a second. There it is, Sipping in the Sunset. That's next Thursday, Self-Care Thursday.
That's right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we zoom back in.
Okay.
Okay, that's next Thursday. All right.
You could stay in that corner.
We have a fundraiser
Yep.
coming up on April the 2nd. And incidentally, Thursday is April the 1st.
Yes.
Okay, but it won't be no April Fool's Day for us.
No way.
We'll be having fun doing the Sipping in the Sunset painting
That's
for
right.
our Self-Care Thursday. Okay, for Friday, April 2nd, we're doing a fundraiser. T-Rex. Yeah, if you want to join us for that fundraiser, how do they do that?
So that you'll just go to our website, just like all of our events, even if they're free, you'll just head to our website, click on the event, and sign up. If there's $1 on there, you'll just use the promo code SELFCARE to remove that $1 at checkout. If it's a small fee, like most of our fundraisers are $10 Zoom fees to join. The proceeds go to charity, of course.
Right.
That is how you'll check out. Same thing.
Okay.
It'll just, the event information will be emailed to you.
Man, I'm telling you, this is a big weekend next weekend.
Yes.
Okay? We've got Sipping in the Sunset. We got the T-Rex fundraiser on Zoom. And then Saturday, we've got the Girl Scout Cookie Pop Art.
Yes.
Wow. I mean, like, I don't know how many Girl Scout troops are going to join us that day. We've already done a lot of Girl Scout troops privately.
Yep.
Okay, and we let them all know that we're going to do this pop art, these cookie pop art day. It starts at 2 p.m. Eastern time, Saturday, April 3rd. On a Saturday, the Girl Scouts love to paint. Okay, so we know that there's going to be a turnout. How big? We just don't know.
Yeah, we don't know.
And don't forget, we don't want to leave out the Girl Guides either. The Girl Guides have been invited. Okay, from Canada. All right, our Canadian brothers and sisters are all into painting as well. Okay, so it's like no different for the Girl Guides. They want to paint too. I don't know what it is. The Girl Scouts just every time we've had a Girl Scout event, sometimes it's early in the morning, sometimes it's in late afternoon.
We have done some early morning.
Okay, yeah, but those Girl Scouts were up early in the morning, was ready to paint. They were excited. They was like they were waiting for it the night before, I guess. They was really excited.
Take a breath.
They don't mess around. And they had some really good paintings. You know, like they take it seriously. They really like it.
They do. So cute.
So we decided, yeah, let's have a big Girl Scout
paint night.
Yeah, just a big, as many as we can get together.
It's kind of a celebration for them they're kind of, most of them, I guess, are finishing up their cookie sales, and this is a really big time of year for you guys, and I know it's a lot of work, so we just wanted to give something back. So if we could do that for them, then, we're good. And it can be used, of course, as their painting badge if they haven't done that yet, or their arts and crafts badge, I guess they have.
Hey, Lisa Maples.
Hi, Lisa Maples.
Hello from Kansas.
Hi.
Okay, Jennifer has a question.
Sure.
I had a brush that got stuff dried in it.
Uh-huh.
And I can't get it out. I don't want to throw it away. What should I do?
Well, you can try and soak it overnight. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes we just have to say goodbye and give up. But So something that I've done as a kind of a trick in the past is just kind of give yourself a let's say a nice cup of water and just do a little splash of Pine Sol. And
a little splash of Pine Sol?
Yeah, and sometimes that softens everything up for you.
Okay. Now, Christina Farnsworth says, we miss doing paint night with you.
Aww.
And we'll do this one
Hi,
tomorrow
Christina.
night.
Sounds good.
That's good, and that's when you do it with us.
That's right.
Whether you do it live with us or whether you do it on a video, it's still the same thing. You're doing it with us.
Gosh darn it, I cannot get straight one.
Now, Celine says, hi, guys.
Hi,
I made this
Celine.
one. She says she loves Jen's apron.
I know,
Loves
me
all
too.
the colors.
Thank you. I do too. I'm so happy with it.
Amanda Nicolette just sent you 150 stars.
Aw, thank you, Amanda. You guys are wonderful. We appreciate those. I haven't figured out quite how to use them yet, or get them, but we appreciate them. We appreciate your shares, whether you're sharing our page or sharing your painting and tagging us in it.
Yes,
We still have a virtual tip jar that's on our page, and then anybody that uses that, we do go live for with a spinner. We'll probably end up doing it on Monday because we have our anniversary party tomorrow, and then I have a no working weekend. No working weekend.
No working weekend.
No working weekend. No, not Saturday.
Just relax, do what you
not
want.
Sunday.
Taking time
And
off.
no working weekend. So
that's good. It's needed and it's deserved.
well, we've worked every day this week. We've painted live, so
That's right.
So Saturday, Sunday, I'm gonna try and book my time for myself.
About time.
I know it's very hard because I feel guilty afterwards.
I always tell her, come on, you need to take time off. You need to take a break. I'm glad that she's doing it.
You get Rascal for the weekend. Sorry.
No, Rascal gets me.
This is true.
Rascal gets me. Rascal he doesn't want any part of anything other than you. It's
Sorry.
mommy. Okay? He's gonna sit there all weekend looking at me like, where is she at? When is she coming home?
This is
I'm
true.
just gonna wait here by the door. I'll be here on the couch. No, I don't want anything from you. Just get away from me. No, I don't want to go outside. That's going to be the hard part tomorrow. I mean, on Saturday. Come on, Rascal. Don't you got to go to the bathroom? Rascal, don't you need to go outside? Rascal be like, I don't want to be bothered with you. Leave me alone. Where's my mommy? That's right. I'm talking about you.
Up, like, what are you talking about?
Yep, because he knows I'm talking about him.
What's up, boy?
You don't want to be bothered. I'll be like, Rascal, come on. Here, I'm going to give you some food.
Nah.
He'll be like, I don't want that food. I want mommy.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
is so spoiled, it is ridiculous.
Leave my boy alone. Yes.
He is spoiled
Leave my
rotten.
boy alone. Aw.
He's
Yes.
spoiled rotten.
Yeah. It's okay. Don't let him say that about you. It's
Spoilage.
all right.
Spoilage. Rotten spoilage.
Yes.
Can't handle it when his mommy leaves. Oh, my mommy's gone. I don't want to be here. Who is this? I don't like you.
Oh my goodness. Okay, next up, let's do our green. So I'm going to take that large flat brush. We're going to rinse and dry. We're going to mix a little bit of green. So I'm going to take a nice big scoop of my yellow and a little scoop of my blue and mix. You need at least 2 parts yellow to 1 part blue to start.
Okay.
And then you'll kind of just mix till you're liking. It doesn't even have to be fully incorporated. Have lots of paint on that brush. And for the grass, instead of doing horizontal, I'm doing those X's. So I'm just going to kind of press it down and then flip it and press it back over. So down and flip. Use both sides of that brush. Just creating a little bit of texture in there by doing that.
Okay, now Vicky Lambert Rice says, I found Dawn dish detergent helps with the brushes too.
That it does, yes.
And Michelle Mann says, hi everyone.
Hi, Michelle.
I also heard you could soak brushes in fabric softener.
Ooh, I haven't done that yet, but that's a great idea.
And Faith is correcting me.
Uh-oh.
She says, no, Mark, painting after the fact is not the same as live.
Aww.
We can't ask questions in real time. Okay, you got a good point.
That's true. That's true. Well, there's some people that watch and then paint the next day.
Right, Nikki Peck says, or you could use Dawn soap for that brush with hot water.
Yep. So it's okay if our little X's kind of flutter up into your blues. It's just like there's blades of grass there, that's all.
Right, right. You got to give it as much room as you want or don't want for your grass.
Yep.
Now, yes, Judy says, yes, glad to hear you're taking a weekend off.
I am trying.
Self-care, no guilt.
I know. I don't know why it's so hard for me to just do that without.
Because you're a mom and you got a mom mentality. And you want to do for everybody and everything all the time because that's what you're used to doing. And then when you start thinking for yourself, and you go, oh, wait a minute. There's somebody I could have took care of.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, just got to let it go.
Easier said than done sometimes.
I know. But you got to do it, as you practice it.
Practice.
Good.
Practice it.
Yeah, you got to practice it. You don't do it at all. So, of course, you're going to feel guilty.
I do.
You're going to have a little guilt over this weekend. Of course you are.
I do, but,
But everybody's fine around you. So, there's no reason for you to worry about anything or anybody. Everybody here in the house is fine. You're going to leave me for the whole weekend. I'm fine.
Yes,
so, you
I
ain't even thinking about me.
Nope.
You're like, I'm going right out here, have fun, and do what the hell I want to do. I ain't got to worry about Mark. He'll eat, and he'll take care of himself. And Aiden will take care of himself. He'll be fine.
Aiden will be with his dad, so I ain't.
Right, and he'll be fine. And then you'll think about other people outside his house. And then I don't know how I can explain that.
All right. So we got some green on there.
Luli says, hey guys.
Hi, Luli.
Just woke up.
Aww.
I work nights.
Oh, that's right.
I'll catch up later with this painting. Love the bunnies. Looks great.
I'm so glad you love the bunny. So what? Everybody likes the bunny. I don't remember whose original suggestion it was, but.
Yeah, see, that's something when you work at night. You just woke up. Yeah, I don't know. I used to be the night owl, but I can't do that now. I don't know if I can handle that. Waking up right now to go to work.
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough one.
I could get used to it, but it would take some getting used to.
Yeah. True.
Yeah, sleeping during the day and working during the night, being up at night and sleeping, getting your rest during the day. Brandy says she loves your cup. She needs one.
Oh, my Nightmare Before Christmas cup?
Yes.
That was one of our giveaways, too, from the Nightmare Before Christmas painting. I'll have to try and hook you up with the right person. Message me. Message me. I have someone for that.
That's what's up.
All right. If I'm going too quick, guys, just slow me down.
No, you're not. Nobody's saying anything like that.
Okay, I'm just going to move on then.
Go right
All right,
ahead.
I'm going to go on to our...
Got your grass and your background done.
Yeah. So I'm going to go on to our pot.
Okay.
Okay. So it's up to you if you want to use the large brush. I feel like there's enough space I can use the large brush for this. So I'm going to kind of make that that golden terracotta color. So we'll take a little scoop of our red, mix it right over here. We'll take a nice little scoop of our yellow. Start mixing and see what kind of orange we got going on here first.
Okay. Now, I got an event coming up Friday, April 9th.
Yes.
8 p.m. Eastern start time.
Yes.
First resin pour tray workshop will be on Zoom.
Yes.
So, I know Jennifer's been very excited about this.
Jennifer's excited and nervous about it, I'd say.
Really? Why nervous?
Just
nothing to be nervous
allergic
about.
reaction for myself.
Oh, you'll be all right.
You know.
You're a pro at this now.
But I am so excited to be able to share that with everybody because this is what we ended 2019 with.
That's right.
Was
That's
doing
when we got
resin
shut
pours,
down.
and then 2020 we didn't really even get a chance to do any workshops. So I'm happy to be able to ship your kits to you.
Right, because that's what we were getting ready to do. We had people coming here.
Yeah.
And then we were doing the workshops. And then the COVID came out and it was like, that's done. We can't do that.
So with my orange, I'm going to go ahead and we'll fill in our pot. I want you to no verticals this time. We're just going to do horizontal. We want to follow the shape of our terracotta pot.
So what, it's like a little bit of a curve in it?
Yeah, so if you can try and do a little bit of a curve in there, that will help you shape the pot.
Okay.
Feel awkward saying pot.
Brandy Hayes says, yeah, it
Hi,
sounds
Brandy.
great. I just painted my bathroom with Nightmare Before Christmas Eve.
Ooh, so cool.
You know, who would have thought that such a movie would have such an effect on the world?
Right?
I mean, it's just unbelievable.
It is awesome. I don't know. I'm super thankful for my bestie who said, you've got to do a Nightmare Before Christmas painting. I'm like, I don't know. I'm not sure. Because I was not a fan of the movie. So I was like, we'll put it up as a paint or pass. And that's what I did. And the very first person that posted pass. And I was like, nah, see, that's what I thought. And then hundreds of comments came in saying paint.
Yeah.
And when we posted the event, it reached over 5 million people.
Right.
So that blew my socks off.
Blew my socks off,
I
too.
mean,
I was like,
we were
whoa.
shocked at the amount of shares
Because I was like,
and
5
follows
million
that got.
people?
It was
I said, are you
so
telling me
crazy.
that 5 million people are going to join us for our virtual?
No, it just reached. That was just the reach of it.
Right. I was so confused.
So
I was like,
crazy.
I was nervous. I was like, well, we were making kits for this.
And we
and I was like, oh, we can't make 5 million kits.
No, we did still ship. Gosh, how many? It was over 800 kits. I think we shipped for this.
Yeah, you made a lot of. You was up every night.
It was
putting together kits,
crazy.
filling little cups of paint.
Yep.
It was the craziest it's ever been here, ever. And
Hey,
then the
that
night
was
when
within
everybody
our-
came and joined us for the.
That was within our first few
It
months.
was the biggest night, the most
Yeah.
people we've ever had
Absolutely.
over this movie. So it was unbelievable.
It really was awesome.
Okay, now can you repeat how to make the orange again?
Absolutely. So I take
What's for terracotta?
scoop of red,
Scoop of red.
and then a big scoop of yellow. So you'll kind of just mix those for your orange until you kind of are happy with that color. And this is just our base color. We're going to kind of shade it and highlight it too. So,
It's like one of those clay
yep, clay pots,
flower pots.
terracotta flower pots. Yep. You got it.
That a bunny would get in.
You must have eaten all the carrots out of it and now it's in it. I don't know.
Well,
Eat the blossoms.
everybody, we had a paint with your pet night,
That we did.
and one of the pets was a bunny. We're going to have paint with your pet night again.
We'll have
The
to.
first one was very successful.
We will have to. That was really fun.
People like painting with their pets.
It was good. So after you have that kind of that first base color in there, I'm going to have you grab a little bit of yellow. So we'll take a little scoop of yellow with just a little bit of white. We just want to lighten that up just a touch. And your yellow's really transparent, so adding a little bit of white will make it a little opaque so you can see it. So a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white. You'll rinse and dry after that orange color, sorry if I didn't say that. So a little bit of yellow, a little bit of white.
Okay.
We'll come around the top rim of our flower pot. I'm just going to start on the right side, and just pull right toward the center with that.
Jennifer says, have holly paint.
Have holly. I know, I should bring holly down one day. We have to Gonna have to get her down
You
here.
think Holly would behave?
No, she would probably just scream at me or squawk at me. And then I'll come from the left side and do the same thing. We're just going to kind of pull right from the left side. Just want to highlight that top rim. And come right down over the center. Same yellow. I'm going to come right down over the bottom of the left side of our pot.
Okay.
Line up those bristles and just kind of use that same shape, that same brush stroke, that slight curve. I'm just going to kind of move some of that yellow in toward the center. Line up those bristles on the edge of your pot. I hear her up there though. Go. I'm going to rinse and dry. All right, I finished my water.
Finished your water? Oh.
Stop.
Oh, you're having something to drink.
Having some fruit.
Some what? Some peanut butter?
Peanut butter whiskey.
Peanut butter whiskey.
Peanut butter whiskey. Gotta be cold though.
It's gotta be cold.
Gotta be cold. Right over the ice.
All right, yes, Ruth is saying, can you please wait? That's what we're doing.
You got it. Yep. We're
taking some time right now.
Yep, we'll give it a minute or so. Don't worry.
Jody Darian Golden says, where
Hey,
are
Jody.
you going this weekend?
I am just going to get a massage and a facial and a pedicure, and I'm checking into a hotel for the night. I'm going to the winery. Not that I need more wine, but yep, that's it. And I'm just checking into a hotel. I'm just sleeping. And maybe we'll watch TV. That's it. I'm just away from everything. Because if I'm home,
everything's going to be right there. She's going to say, I'm taking care of it.
I'll just do stuff. So I just have to remove myself
out of the house,
from the space,
away from the area.
Yes, I'll be like,
because you can't be around nobody. They'll come after her. They'll come looking for her.
There's some kits that I can make. I could do this. I could work on an event. I could paint.
She'll do it.
So I don't stop. Even when I say I'm gonna not do anything this weekend, I'm gonna try to, whatever. I'm not gonna do anything tonight. Nope. Still creeps in there. Still creeps in there. Just happens.
She said, you go, girl. I wish I could go.
I've been, I kind of banked all of my time for over the past year for Massage Envy since I wasn't able to go all last year. So, so there's lots of time in there for me. They're going to have me all day.
Tara Little says, I'm late, but hello, everybody.
Hi, Tara.
You're never late, Tara.
Never late, and we're excited to celebrate tomorrow.
Yeah, we start at 7 p.m. on YouTube.
All right.
We're going to have fun party tomorrow.
So what did we got up to with our events? We got up to T-Rex, I think.
No, I went to T-Rex, Girl Scouts,
Resin
Pour.
Resin Pour.
I got everything. Oh, one last thing. On Wednesday, May the 5th, we're doing Cinco de Mayo.
We have Cinco de Mayo.
Right.
The 1st, May 1st, is I just posted it today, is the in-person at the zoo river otter experience. So you'll be painting just like me, standing at easels with your palettes. We'll be at the North American river otters habitat, painting kind of like, they have a nice big amphitheater. So we'll be outdoors painting with him. There are 15 spots available. I think 13 as of today now. There's 2 I think gone already. And we're going to be at the zoo. That includes your admission to the zoo, your supplies. You get a set of brushes to take home. Of course, your painting you take home. Of course, we like to send you home with some swag.
Right, and that's the otter right there on the screen.
That's the otter.
And right next to it is what we're painting for Cinco de Mayo.
Yep, and right below it is Central Perk. So I think Central Perk is April 30th. I think I have it on there, Central Perk Workshop.
I don't see it, but April 30th, I think it was written on the back.
Okay. I posted that one as well, and then, so...
yes, no. I have April showers, April 15th.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch I feel like we missed, but okay. I guess just that one. And then
the villains.
Okay, so let me explain how Central Perk and the villains both will work. So we're going to call these workshops instead of free sessions. These are going to be paid sessions. We will put you in a private workshop group on Facebook. So we're going to come live to you from Facebook just like we're doing right now. The video will then remain in that group with you, that private group with you. So if you can't make it on time, it's going to be there. If if somebody decides to grab it later or wants to join later, it's going to be there.
Okay. On Facebook.
Right. It's going to be on Facebook. But there is a small fee to it to join.
Okay.
You can sign up on our website. If you decide to purchase the kits for these, your kit will include the admission to the workshop. Okay, so the workshop is $10 on each of them, but if you purchase the kits, the workshop is free. Let's put it that way. How's that? And that's how that will work. You'll when you check out.
And that's for both Central
Perk
and for the villains?
Correct.
And when is Central Perk again? You said April.
April 30th, I think.
April 30th. And then the villains will be May the 8th. That's Saturday at 8 p.m.
Yep.
Eastern time.
Yep. And how do you find all of our upcoming events? You'll go to our Facebook page, click on events. It shows upcoming events. There's a whole list. We have Paint and Meditate with Nikki Stewart, with Psychic Medium Nikki Stewart. That's April 8th.
Right.
April Showers. Yeah, Friday, April 30th at 8 p.m. is the Central Perk Workshop.
April Showers is April 15th.
Right. Yep. So all of those are on there.
And then we've got April 22nd, special Self-Care Thursday.
Is
7 p.m. is the Space Galaxy.
The Galaxy painting, which I didn't post yet, also I'll have to work on that one.
Okay.
All right.
So we got a lot of upcoming events.
We do.
Just check on our Facebook page for when they're coming up. Or if you go to our YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. You'll get a notification every time something happens, especially if we go live.
Correct. All right. So what I'm going to do now is, after I rinse and dry from my yellow, I'm going to grab just a little bit of that brown, that original brown. Just grab a little bit of that brown. And we're going to do kind of the shadow on this side. So I'm going to line that brush up and use those same brush strokes coming in toward the center.
Yep, I can't wait for the weather to be nice. And we go back out to the Lehigh Valley Zoo.
So there'll be 2 in-person events. Right now, I think that's all I'm going to schedule.
Yeah, just so we can get it right.
So the second one will be June 6th. Saturday, June 6th, we're going to revisit the sloth again. So in person with the sloth, there will be 10, well, actually not 10, there will be 6 spots available for that one now.
Okay.
All right. So we added our brown in there. If you want to add your brown in those little corners on the inside of the pot, you can, and you could do that with a tinier brush if you want to. Should be darker in there. Just kind of using the corner of my brush to get that in there, but it's up to you. And then we will rinse and dry, and we're going to start with our bunny. Let's start painting our bunny.
Okay.
All right, so we'll switch over to that medium round brush. This is that number 8. Rinse and dry. And let's create a light brown. So my light brown, I'm going to take a little scoop of my brown. I'm going to take a nice big scoop of my yellow, probably 2 parts yellow, 1 part brown, and I'm going to take a little scoop of my white. And we'll mix. So our bunny's going to have all different shades of brown and yellow and white in there. So everybody's going to be different. There's no right or wrong. All right. So I'm just going to start by giving him a full coat of the light brown that I made. I'm going to leave the inside of his ears open. So I'm just going to come down over the outside of each of the ears. This is all with that light brown. Layers of color. I'm going to fill in his whole face, leaving his, leave his eyes open now. And you can come right down over his paws too. So as I paint him in, I'm just kind of using the shape to paint him in. So instead of horizontal and straight vertical brush strokes, follow the shape of what you have drawn there. Mm-hmm. And that kind of helps shape your bunny.
Okay.
Those brush strokes do kind of help a lot with your shapes. So what's everyone else's plans for the weekend? I get to relax. What are you guys doing? It's supposed to be a really nice weekend too, I think.
Really?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be like in the 60s. And even tomorrow I think it's supposed to be really nice.
I heard them saying it was going to be 70 degrees on one of these days.
Yes.
But it was also going to be raining.
Oh, wow.
Or it was going to be windy. I heard something about strong winds. That's what I was concerned about. I didn't even think about how the weather, how the temperature was going to be.
All right, well.
And I did hear somebody say something about 70 degrees. I was like, yeah, right. Okay.
I'll believe it when I see it.
When I feel it. I've been going to bed at night going, I'm cold.
I know.
It's cold.
Yes, I know.
I get up in the morning to go to work, it's cold. My car is frozen.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's got frost all on the window. I gotta turn it on and let it get warmed up.
It's not been frosty and.
It has. This morning was rainy.
Okay.
Okay, I had to drive in the rain.
Oh man.
One morning it was foggy.
Yep. Well, that was today. Today was really foggy.
It's like you can't see that close and that much farther in front of you.
Yeah, today was really foggy. You're right. That was today.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like going to work in the morning and it's still dark outside.
Really?
I don't know what that is about, but I like it.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I like driving in the dark. I like driving to work in the dark in the morning.
Okay.
Here, see, Jody Diamond and Golden says, I heard 79 tomorrow.
What?
That's damn near 80.
Woo, well, pretty close.
79? Really?
Woot woot. We'll take it.
Faith says, my hubby is off work tomorrow and he has to fix my car.
See, even when we're off work, we gotta work.
See, now Carolyn Miles Guy says, so cute. Hopefully it will be on replay so I can paint it later. Yes, it will
Yep,
be.
it will.
It's always on replay later on our Facebook page. And then if we take it off the Facebook page, then it'll be on the YouTube channel. Okay, and she says, here in Alabama, we've had several tornadoes all around us this afternoon.
Oh, wow.
You know, that's terrifying.
Wow. Yeah.
I think that's terrifying. You got a tornado over here. Then all of a sudden, tornado over there. Tornado over there. I don't know. I couldn't handle that.
Yeah, that's scary.
Always worried about tornadoes coming. Where's the tornado at?
Yeah, that's scary, for sure. Awesome. Our bunny's coming
Right,
along.
see, when there's no more threat of a tornado, then you turn on your iPad or your TV or your computer or your phone and you sit down and you paint. Forget about all of that stuff.
Forget about it.
Right, see, Carolyn says, thankfully we are all safe.
Good. Oh, wow.
Yeah,
That's
that is
scary.
good. But the fact that you got to think about that all the time, it's got to be in the back of your mind. We have to be ready at any moment. It could be a tornado. You got to know what to do. Here up in South Bound Brook, New Jersey, I'm not saying we don't get tornadoes, but we're not thinking about tornadoes up here. We're not thinking about, whoa, there's a tornado coming?
Seriously. All right, next up, I am going to, we want to lighten this up. So I'm going to take another scoop of white. Maybe another 2 scoops of white, depending on how much paint you got. We're going to lighten this up. We want a little bit more of a contrast.
Okay.
And if your brown is really light already, then just use white for this. Okay, so we want a lighter brown. We're going to kind of put in his, start in the center by his nose. Alright, so I'm going to start by his nose and just kind of start brushing out. So brushing in little brush strokes up and around. Almost like a little starburst. And we're going to paint over that. We're going to paint that nose over, so don't stress yet.
Okay, don't stress.
It looks like
go a little closer.
Looks like a little starburst. And we're going to start to kind of bring that out.
I'm all the way up close now. They can see the
Good.
starburst.
Alright, and I'm still using that medium round brush for now. I just want to kind of get a couple of layers of this lighter color in there, and then we'll go to that tiny brush for those fine little brushes of
Those
fur.
are very light strokes you're doing, right?
Yep, light brush strokes. So all's kind of coming right from the nose. That's where these little brush strokes are coming from. Right from that little section by the nose. Looks like he has a big beard right now. It almost looks like a Maltese. Or a Bichon. Alright, let's get some lighter brush strokes down in our paws or just creating some layers of color in here, that's all.
Alright.
And then I'm just going to kind of take it up right from this little section, come up and around. the center by the nose, just up and around, out over the eyes.
That's it, Faith.
What's
Trust the process.
Trust the process, that's right. And then go ahead and come right up over his ears.
What
See?
colors?
This is just that light brown. So I took the brown that I made for here, and I just added a scoop or so of white, so it's a lighter version.
Okay.
Just so that we're creating a little bit of a, and I'm not filling in the entire thing. I'm just using smaller brush strokes to start to create some texture of fur in there.
Okay.
And you can rinse and dry after that one. Are you getting rid of all your stuff and your snacks now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Those
leave that.
yucky Cracker Jacks.
Yucky Cracker Jacks. Don't say that. Cracker Jacks is an institution.
You were throwing them away because you didn't like them. I'm sorry.
I didn't throw them away.
Okay. All right. Oh my goodness. We're going to create a little pink color for inside of our ears. So a little bit of red with a little scoop of white. We'll just mix with that medium round brush again. The more white you have, the more pale pink you have, that's fine. And we'll just go ahead and fill that in. Again, we're gonna layer color, so this is our first layer of color. Filling in those little ears, the inside of those ears with the pink. And rinse and dry. Give me a minute there. Hey, Terry. Congrats on getting the vaccine. He's coming along. Excuse you, rascal. Oh my goodness. So of course we always love your referrals. So this week, anybody that knows anybody that is a Girl Scout or a Girl Scout leader, or Girl Guide leader, if you would share our event with them, we would love it and appreciate it. Your bunny looks like a gremlin, Jody. Oh my goodness. But we have some more details to put on him. Don't worry. How's everyone doing? Just posting your reminder to share your photos with us in the event tonight when we're all done. Post those photos as comments under my picture of me with my brand new apron that I'm super duper in love with. The link to our virtual tip jar is there as well if you choose to use that. Again, we'll go live on Monday with a swag spinner for that, as well as the anniversary one. Are you eating my Stella Doros?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was looking for them and looking for them. I was like, I know I saw Stella Doros. I don't want these anisette Stella Doros. I want the biscuit Stella Doros.
All right, you can have the biscuit ones.
I was like, who wants them anisettes? Not me.
Me. Those are mine.
Yeah, you got it.
I don't like licorice, but I love those.
I don't like those. I don't want no part of them. But those biscuits, I was like, I gotta find them. I know I saw them.
Darn it, you stole my stash.
I looked and looked and looked and sniffed them out.
My stash for the hotel, and you took it.
I sniffed them out just like Rascal does. And I said, let me bring them downstairs so she can see them first before she says, why did you take them?
Stinker. Oh my gosh.
She's going to leave the anisets for me like I want to eat that.
Those are they were both for me. All right.
If I'd have known you like Stella Doros like that, I would have bought some.
I like the anisette ones. Anyway, okay. So we did our pink in our ears. I rinsed and dried, and then I'm just going to grab that light yellow that we used for our the side of our terracotta pot. I'm just going to kind of brush some of that yellow and little light brush strokes in those ears. So we want to kind of blend that just a little bit. We'll get a little bit of orange in there or a little bit of peach.
Joey said her bunny looks like a gremlin.
I read that. I said we still have details left to go.
And Judy says, I think my bunny has been drinking too much.
He's been spending time with me.
One ear is way bigger than the other. Eyes are off center and the nose is gone.
Well, we'll get his nose back, don't worry. And the eyes, listen, if you want to paint over the whole thing, paint them over. And then you could just put them in later. Don't worry about it. Things are always fixable. Make the other ear bigger. You got this.
Let that bunny be the bunny the way it is.
Not all of us have even ears. And then I'm going to take just a tiny bit of white. I didn't even rinse and dry. Same thing, I'm just going to kind of brush some of those little white brush strokes up in those ears. So we're just adding a couple little layers of color in there. There we go. And rinse and dry. And then, here comes your details, guys. Switching to tiny brush.
Oh, switching to tiny brush.
Switching to tiny brush. Rinse and dry. Rinse and dry. So here we're going to use our original brown, or you can mix another brown. It's a little bit darker, and you're just going to start kind of layering those little brush strokes in there. So little brush strokes with that tiny brush. So those fine lines are about 3 Ps. The amount of paint on your brush, the point of your brush, and the amount of pressure that you use. Light pressure, a little bit of paint, and a fine point. So after a couple of brush strokes, rinse and dry. Spin it on your paper towel. As you spin it and pull it towards you on your paper towel, you'll get it back to that little fine point.
Okay.
And then just grab some more paint.
And just do those little lines.
And we're just doing little lines. So we're going to do layers. And you can
this
go.
This is what's going to take time.
That's right. That's right. So we're going to get a layer of those darker lines in there. And it's okay if you go right over the outline.
See?
Right? Go right over.
I knew the little lines was coming.
Yep.
That's why I said, let me go upstairs and get me some Stella Doros.
Oh my gosh.
You know how frustrating it is to unpack groceries and you putting stuff away and you go, oh wow, oh I see some Stella Doros. I like those. I'm gonna get me some of those. And then I knew the lines were coming, so I said, let me go upstairs and get some Stella Doros and some milk.
Mhm.
And I started looking and I was like, well, wait, I know I saw Stella Doros. I know I did. I'm not that old where I'm getting senile.
I don't know.
Think, oh, I thought I saw something, but it really wasn't there. No. I said, I knew I saw Stella Doros. I gotta sniff around like a rascal and figure it out. I said, there's the anisette sitting there. Okay, that's the decoy. That's not the one I wanted. I don't want that one. They're leaving that one out for me saying, you take the consolation prize.
The decoy.
Yeah, you take the consolation prize. You don't get the main prize.
I'll take the other ones.
Yeah, like I'll take the anisettes. Okay. No, it don't work like that.
Come on, I did the groceries today.
Exactly. You did the groceries.
I did.
So I'm emptying, I'm putting the groceries away, and I'm looking at everything you got. And I said, okay, I'll definitely want some Stella Doros later. And as soon as you started talking about, yeah, we're going to do the lines, I said, that's going to take a while.
Yep.
So I can give me some Stella Doros and munch on these while everybody's doing their lines.
We have no sponsorship with Stella Doro. Stella Doro, hit us up.
Sorry, Stella Doro.
Oh my gosh.
We're not trying to advertise for y'all. It's just that Stella Doros has been around since I was a little kid. And these are the biscuits that I used to like. My mom would buy them.
See, and I always remember the anisette ones. Those are the ones that my dad liked. So those are the ones that I remember, that I liked.
So it's safe to say that a lot of families go back in tradition with their favorite type of Stella Doro cookies.
Yep.
Or biscuits.
Biscuits.
And yeah, it's a family, I grew up eating these things.
Again, well, once you kind of come down and around, I'm kind of leaving that little space open for his nose, so there's a little bit less traffic there with those little lines. And then I'll come up and around this way.
Okay.
Start working your way up.
You're leaving a little space for the nose.
Yep. Remember, every so often, just rinse and dry your brush. You get those little lines again. You're cracking up about over there.
Nikki Peck says, my bunny looks evil now.
It will with those darker lines. Just make sure you come right down and around. That will help it. Don't worry.
Yeah,
I know.
There's nothing wrong with that. It's okay.
I know what you're talking about. It's because you got those lines coming right down. It looks like he's mad. So don't worry. We're going to fix it. It's going to go away.
Laura Sullivan says, we joke about my mom being able to sniff out Tim Hortons.
I've never had a Tim Hortons.
I never have either. I'm going to try it because it's right there where I go get my comic
It's on the circle, yeah.
I always drive right by to go, I should stop there and get something. What is it, pies?
No, it's like donuts. It's kind of like
bakery stuff?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll stop by there next time I go get some comic books. Tomorrow
you're getting comic books?
I get comic books every week.
Okay.
If a comic book comes out that's on my list, I have a subscription.
I forget.
Any X-Men comic books come
My
out?
nerdy man.
Any X-Men comic books come out, I get an alert on my email. I said, this issue of X-Men is coming out. Go pick it up. I go pick it up.
There we go.
And then I drive on the way home, and I always drive past Tim Hortons. And I hear about it all the time, but I've never been in one. Because I keep thinking about Marie Callender, or that, I think that's the one that does the pies.
Yeah. We don't have that.
Because I'm always thinking about pies.
Yeah, no. We don't have that. At least I don't think so.
Well, that's because they talk about it on Big Bang Theory.
Okay.
Eating a whole pie.
Okay. I'm going to bring those little lines up again, right up into those little ears.
Well, see, now the lines are doing real good because Jennifer Mitchell says, my bunny needs to shave.
That's it.
And
That's what it looks like.
Right.
It's okay. It's okay. Remember, we're layering too, okay? So we got more to go. So don't be fooled. Run right over the edge of those ears. You can come right into that pink color too. Kind of feather in those little brush strokes in there.
Well, see, now I'm going to blow up Rascal's spot.
Why? Oh, because he's...
Because the only time Rascal will get up from your feet
It's
to
a mess.
even look at anything,
Oh, I was going to say, you're not going to turn
there's got to
the
be
camera.
food involved.
And I'm going to come right down, right over the left side of this ear too with that brown. So
See?
you have a little edge there.
I back out and go down to Jennifer's feet. Where's Rascal? He's gone. Rascal, where did you go? Rascal's over here by my feet now.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm eating biscuits.
Of course.
He's like, oh, I forgot all about Mommy.
Uh-huh.
I'm waiting for you to slide me one of these biscuits. I don't know how it's going to taste until you put it in my mouth. But I'm thinking it's something going on over there.
He's talking about you, buddy.
Yep,
Yeah, he's
talking about you, buddy.
Uh-huh, I know.
Because he's got some kind of food over here. Maybe I need to go upstairs and check and see if there's any food around.
Well, just like with Buster, there are certain things that he will not eat.
Yeah, you mean Rascal.
Yep. Same things, too. If I give him a burger or a piece of a burger with a pickle, he will eat the burger and spit that pickle out on the floor.
Yeah, he's not with the pickles.
What's going on, Rascal? Huh? What's up, buddy?
He's looking at me now. He's like, Mark, you got food over there. Didn't offer me none of it.
Unbelievable, Rascal.
Can you believe that, Mommy?
No.
Me, Rascal. Mark, he didn't give me none, Mommy. He's just sitting there looking at me and he's chewing.
Making fun of you.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
I'm up now. I want something to eat.
I'm going to come right down over those paws, too. We'll come right down over his front paws. Get some of those lines in there.
Yeah, he comes back over here.
Of course.
No, man. No. No. You can't have.
Oh.
No, no. No, no.
Rascal. Those are not your treats.
He knows they're not his treats.
All right. There we go. We got some brown in there. Give you guys a minute or so. Let's see. Rascal. Here, buddy. I have your
Try to lure him
treats.
back over to your side.
I have your treats, but you're not going to eat them because they're hard.
You're gonna lure him back over to your side.
Oh, you did eat it. It's a little crunchy. I know.
He wanted something because he didn't get mine. Oh, he spit it out.
He's like, it's
He said,
hard.
"Nah, this is too hard. Come on, you try. I'm trying, but you just can't. I'm trying, but
You got
that's
that
too
one.
hard."
I know.
That'll do.
These were left open, buddy. I'm sorry. They're a little
That'll
hard.
Do. You don't care.
Oh my gosh.
Mommy's giving it to him.
My goodness. So tomorrow we will be doing, of course, some trivia about us. And we'll always do, just like we usually do, our swag spinner for our virtual tippers. But we're also going to do the swag spinner for our trivia winners.
Oh.
So what do we have for some of our swag spinners? And you'll have to let us know if this is okay with you. But I've been talking about my One Hope wine. So we have One Hope mini champagnes, Brut. So we'll be sending you a mimosa kit.
Mini champagne.
Mini champagne bottle.
So you're going to send them an orange juice and a mini
An
champagne
OJ,
bottle?
a mini champagne, and
So
a
they can make
champagne glass.
mimosas?
Yep. Or maybe we'll send you a mimosa glass. Duh, we'll send you a mimosa glass instead of a champagne glass. I don't need to get any more.
Oh,
Perfect.
Man. Okay.
So, the other reason why I bring that up is because we've been talking about doing an actual paint and sip where you get to purchase your little flight of wine. So I think there's 4 of them that you would get in your flight. We'll talk to the kind of the wine guide about each of them. We'll talk about what we could pair with them within the event before we get started, and we'll do this on Zoom. But we're going to kind of like help you guys out. So you'll purchase your wine flight, and then if you come over to us to purchase your kit, you'll get a discount on your kit, like free shipping.
Okay.
You also will get a coupon off of your future wine purchase of $15, I think it is. But we kind of like just posted that as a, like, what do we think? What would you like to do that? Like we paint something, maybe we paint a wine bottle, maybe we paint a wine glass, I don't know. Wine related something, and then we
wine related.
Yeah. And then we sip and we paint and we kind of talk about the wines.
That's good.
For those of you that like wine.
Sounds a little more refined than what we did on New Year's Eve. We just draw a bubble and have a drink. Draw a bubble and have a drink.
Yeah, that was
bubble and have a drink.
totally
Bubble and
unrefined.
have a drink.
Lay down. Calm down. I'm not done yet. I'm not done yet. No, we're not done. Calm down.
Yeah.
All right.
So we'll paint and have a sip.
That's right.
Paint and have a sip.
So,
Yeah, that's just like New Year's Eve.
yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the white ones too. So I'm going to rinse and dry. And either you can just use your white, or you can make this light brown that we kind of did those brush strokes, and you can make that even lighter by just adding a little bit more white and mixing. It's up to you. So we want a little bit of paint on that brush, tiny bit of paint, brush to a point, light pressure, just like we've been doing. And we want to kind of concentrate some of these brush strokes. So we want those brush strokes to come right up in front of the nose, or right around the nose, because that's like the brightest part of his face.
Okay.
Okay, so we want those little brush strokes right up here.
Well, you gotta let them see that because your hand's in the way.
Sorry.
That's light strokes.
Yeah. Light brush strokes there. I'm going to come out. We're going to leave just a little bit of space in here, and I'm going to come down and do some of those lighter brush strokes on the left and right side of his face as well. Those cheeks, will kind of highlight those cheeks a little bit.
Okay.
In fact, you can kind of do this, come all the way around with this. So we'll kind of come down around here. It's almost like you're doing a smile. Big smile all the way down and around.
I see it.
Okay? So you kind of have that like layer of brightness there. So once you get kind of like in the middle here, some are going to go to that way, some are going to go to this way. That's how I've been doing them. And of course you can still add some of those light ones elsewhere. We just wanted to concentrate it in those areas. So up here in that nose area, we have that brightness kind of concentrated here, and that nice big like smile shape. But then you can still add a couple of flecks of those lighter fur pieces everywhere. We just want to kind of make them a little more sporadic, that's all. Come on top of each one of these paws. Same thing, we want to kind of concentrate it to be a little bit brighter up there, so those stand out.
See, people are starting to love the look of the fur.
Yay, see? Sometimes you just have to trust the process. I know, I have to tell myself that sometimes too, guys. It's not just you. When I'm doing a sample painting, there's times I'm going, oh, I don't know. In fact, this one was the same way. I was like, oh, I don't know. This is a lot of little brush strokes. But nope, I remind myself, just trust the process and we'll get through it. Layer the colors, and we got it.
Mickey Pexes and maybe have it for adults only?
Yes, of course. The Zoom, we'll do it on Zoom, so we'll have to kind of like put that in there that 21 and over would only be the for the wine night. Absolutely. So for those of you that don't know, speaking of that, so some of you don't know that we also own instead of mimosas, it's called Munchkins and Masterpieces. Right. So I thought of and purchased both the rights to both names, because I was intending to do this with kids as well. And of course, we don't want to promote drinking with kids. So we also own Munchkins and Masterpieces. The logo looks almost the same, except instead of champagne glasses, it's juice boxes in the background.
Right.
So if you ever wanted to do an event with a school and you are uncomfortable with the name Mimosas, we have Munchkins.
See, that was supposed to be a trivia question.
Well, now they have a leg up.
Oh, okay. I don't have a problem with that.
All right, so we'll bring those little flecks of that lighter fur up into the top of him. So you can really play with these colors and these little brush strokes all day. Like, the more, this is one of those cases like less is not more. More is always better.
More is always
more is better in this case. But we'll stop at some point. We're getting there. He's coming to life. And
Laura Sullivan says in Canada, drinking age is 18.
Oh.
Depending on the province.
Also, see that? This is, it's another reason why. Well, it doesn't matter. I'm out of the water now, so I'm good. And we'll bring some of those little flecks of that light fur up in those ears as well. In the way, sorry. You get it.
Mm-hmm.
You get it now, right? We're getting there. Okay. He's coming to life. He's cute. So again, if you want to layer another layer, adding more white or just white, you can keep going with it. Honestly, it's like one of those never-ending things. As long as you're happy with them. He's coming along. He's cute. I promise the eyes, the nose, the mouth, we'll put him all together when we get there. So we're going to do those eyes in stages. And the very first stage that we're going to do with that is with that tiny brush. I'm going to have you grab brown, that original dark brown. Okay, original dark brown, I want you to go ahead and fill in those little half circles. We're going to do this in stages, so. Little dark brown with those eyes. 1. And 2. Now he's looking a little weird, but don't worry. And we'll go on to our grasses and our flowers next. So I'll give you guys a minute.
What did you say you were going to do next?
We'll do the grasses and the flowers in the background.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and start with, I'm going to switch back for right now to that medium round brush to do some of those thicker stems, let's say.
Okay.
I'm just going to grab that green, and instead of holding my brush, you know, with a tight grip, I want you to use a loose grip. Loose grip, hold it back here by the end so it's kind of like a little wavy and loose. So we'll start from our ground and we'll kind of work our way up with a couple of stems. And wherever these shall land is where our flowers will be. Oh, there goes the Stelladoros.
Put the Stelladoros back.
Well, you opened them. You're good now. They're all yours.
Thank you.
We'll have a couple coming right in front of our flower pot. We could do that. Do another little one down here. Again, we'll add some layers of color, so don't worry too much. How many flowers we got over there? Two. All right, so let's just kind of do some slightly raised grasses. Same thing. I'm just pulling right from the bottom. Loosey-goosey here. It's okay if it goes over your flower pot. You just want some of those little stems brushed right up from the bottom. My goodness. We're dying up there. Grab some yellow. Same brush, I didn't even rinse and dry. Just grabbed a little bit of yellow. Do the same thing. Just kind of pull some of that yellow, like little stems from our grass. You can even do like some Easter eggs down here if you want to. There's room down there. It's okay. It's good to play with those colors. Play with the space. And then on these bigger stems that we got going on here, we want to create some leaves. So I'm just going to kind of press my brush down and move it toward my stem. So I'm kind of coming out from the side and Just pressing and moving toward the stem. I sort of twist my brush as I kind of come toward the stem to make it a little bit wider. Maybe we'll make this guy a little taller. There we go. I'm going to go to my rinse and dry and go to my original brown. And we'll do the same thing. I just want to pull a couple little stems. Light pressure, just a few of these little stems with that brown. Almost suck it in the screw ball. Not good.
What happened?
I almost threw my paintbrush in my drink.
Oh, you're going to get it before the year is out.
No.
We're here into March and you done did it like almost 2 times in 1 week.
Come on now. I even tried to use a bigger cup so it wasn't the same height.
And you still want to put it in there. That's 'cause that's what you want to do. You want to put the paintbrush in your drink.
That's why we suggest that you use a cup with a lid.
That's right.
And then hopefully you don't do like Michelle Ann Dufault did and drink your paint water, because that's even worse.
We definitely don't want that to happen when we send you those mimosas.
No, yeah, we don't want to waste those. I should even say that the orange juice was donated by Lobster Alley. So if you're a local if you're a local Jersey friend, my friend who owns Lobster Alley donated the OJs for me. I posted, all right guys, where can I find small bottles of OJ that I can like ship? And she's like, I got them for you. I got them. She's awesome.
Morning, sweethearts.
Morning,
Campbell
Joe.
River, Vancouver Island, British Columbia.
How are you, Joe?
No comment. I love walking into a conversation.
You always happen to hit us at the time we're talking about drinks. Always. I promise, I don't just drink. Shh. Stop. All right. Let's go back over to that medium round brush, rinsed and dried. And let's grab that. I'm going to use pink for my tulips. We're not going to overthink this. I'm just going to use pink that we used for the ears.
Okay.
Okay? So either one of these stems, it doesn't matter which one to me. So we're just going to do kind of almost like an oval shape here. Big U. And we'll just kind of pull that up. Pulling up. Almost to a little point up here. And we'll come back with some white. Same brush, I didn't rinse and dry. I'm just grabbing some white and pulling up with some white right from the center. Oh, and I grabbed a little bit of red, which was going to be my next step. So there you go. So you'll just grab a little bit of white and kind of pull up right from the center, and then grab a little tiny bit of red and do the same thing. So I'll show you again. On this side, we'll do kind of a thin U shape here. And I'm going to kind of pull this together and pull up so that we're kind of bringing it together almost to a point, like a big teardrop. These are the closed tulips. And then same brush, I didn't rinse and dry. Just going to grab some white right from the center. I'm just going to kind of pull some white up there, right from the center. And I'm going to do the same thing with red. Still not even rinsing and drying. If you want to wipe off your brush a little, you can. Just grabbing a tiny bit of red and doing the same thing. Just kind of pulling right from the center. Little brush strokes. It's almost like little petals. They're kind of giving a little outline too. And then you can rinse and dry. I know somebody asked me if I would go over the roses like I did in the bike yesterday and the day before.
Yeah.
So I'll show you that down here. I'll kind of put a little cluster of roses down here for you if you want to. I don't know if they're roses or gardenias or hydrangeas. I'm not a flower girl. Sorry. You guys know that. So I'll show you how I do that. I'll do that with the red. So I'm just going to take my red rinsed and dried brush with just red, and we're going to do almost C's or parentheses, but we're going to interlock them. That's how I start my little rose clusters.
Okay.
So 1 and 2. So they're kind of hugging each other. And then you can take your pink or you can take your white. And then you're just going to start going around the outside. You're going to overlap some of those C's. And make a bigger C. And make a bigger C. And make a C up here. So it'll take a couple of tries. And I go back and grab some white. Just so it kind of gets lighter as it gets toward the outside. But that's all. It's just little curves. Okay?
Just little curves.
It's just little curves. You're going around the outside. And they're just getting a little bit bigger as they get out. Of course, you could do that with whatever colors you guys want.
Laura Sullivan says, I'm not a flower girl either.
I kill them, so I don't know, just never love them. I mean, I think they look pretty. I like certain ones. Like, I know that I like hydrangeas. I know I like, those are the big puffy ones. Or is those hyacinths? No, hydrangea. Sure. Hydrangeas. The big snowball ones. I know I like those. Those are really pretty. But I don't know. It was never my thing. I never got flowers really delivered. I never got flowers until Mark.
So Laura Sullivan says, so I'm not putting flowers in mine.
Oh, that's okay.
You never got flowers until me? Are you kidding?
Well, once.
So you got flowers once?
Uh-huh.
Until me?
Yep.
Oh, damn. I thought other people didn't put you flowers.
Just one. Just once. We're just playing with all kinds of colors down here. Remember what I said at the beginning of this, right? My painting is not going to look like my painting.
And your painting is not going to look like my painting.
This is what we mean. I kind of paint on demand, and I change things up sometimes. But I do that because somebody usually asks me, you know, can you show us how to do this or that? And of course. All right, so the next flowers that we'll do are, let's do those little, again, I think they're daisies.
Daisies?
Gerber daisies. So I'm going to take a little scoop of my white, again, and a little scoop of yellow. If you need more of that light yellow, you want that light yellow color.
Right, now you look at the paintings right now. I have them both in the picture. Mm-hmm. And the painting doesn't look like the painting.
It's the same painting. It just looks different.
It's just how she feels on that day, how it comes out. Same thing with all the rest of you.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm going to work on this guy over here. So we're going to pretend that the stem's going to be here, or the center of my flower is going to be here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to work this down and around. Down and out. So it's almost like a little bit of a sun. And then we're going to put the little stem, or the little center of our flower on this side. Same thing over here, but I think I'm going to bring this stem up a little further so we can see this flower a little bit better. So I'll figure out how to get that up there, but same thing. I'm going to kind of brush that yellow down. And then I'm going to rinse and dry. Actually, I don't even have to rinse and dry. Grab just a little bit of white, just for a highlight in there. So just throw a couple little highlights of white in there. Let me get my stem over there. Let's see. How do I get you over here? We'll come this way. There we go. Could do another one of those down here. And I'll show you the other little flowers that I like to do too, so you can kind of decide if you want to throw those around there too. So the other little flowers that I like to do is also, you can make these in any color, but I'll do them with my yellow. So you're just using the brush and kind of laying your brush, almost like a stamp. So we start with, this is that medium round brush. I just have my light yellow. I'm just going to make like a V. So I'm just pressing my brush down and lifting. Pressing my brush down and lifting. So I have a little V there, or a little heart. And then I'm going to bring this brush this way, upside down, and do the same thing. 1 and 2. So you have like a perfect little flower. And you can kind of scatter those around.
You said scatter them around?
Yeah, however you'd like them. Just trying to give you a couple different flowers that we can do in here. What was that, rascal?
Lois, I got a new phone.
Oh, yay!
So the picture is so much clearer.
Aw. Well, that's good. So cute. So yeah, we'll just throw those little flower buds in here. Wherever you want them. Ooh. And of course, you're welcome to fill this area with other flowers. If you want to add more tulips in there, you can.
Joe Hill says, do you have any plans for Easter?
Easter itself? Nope. To be honest, I don't even know when Easter, what day Easter is.
It says, Kathy Adams sent you 150 stars.
What is she doing? Thank you. That's my wonderful aunt. She's so sweet. It's been a while. I know.
Yes,
I have to.
It's been a while.
I gotta put her order in too. I know.
Longer than a while.
I know. All right. We'll just do a little orange tulip over here. Let's see what that does. Just make sure you have a little bit of a darker color in there. And then a little bit of a lighter color in there.
April 4th.
April 4th. I don't think so, because I think we have like the 1st, the 2nd, the 3rd. I think we have something like 3 or 4 days in a row next week. It's next week. Yeah, it's next Saturday. Or next Sunday, rather. So we have Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Yes.
That's right.
So I'm going to say nothing. Going to say nothing on Easter.
Easter is on the 4th?
I think so, yeah. May the 4th be... No, that's April.
Yeah,
April.
that's May 4th.
April the 4th be with you. I know, I didn't do one of those yet either.
Jennifer Mitchell says, you know what I added?
What'd you add?
Carrots.
Oh, that's a great idea. Good idea.
It doesn't feel like Easter is coming.
I think we're just so off on our on everything lately. Our time, our days. I don't know.
So COVID messed everybody up, huh?
I don't know.
All we knew was we were stuck in the house at this time.
We were.
Wasn't going outside. Was worried about who's gonna go to the grocery store, who's gonna go to
Listen, I still really didn't go into the grocery store. I just placed the order online and I drove up and I got it.
That's it.
I think I've only been in the grocery store one time since last year.
That's it?
Yeah, I think you've done it all.
I've always gone to the grocery store?
So, yep.
I like going shopping.
Yes, sir.
That's my thing.
It's all you.
I can do it with the best of them.
So we want to just give those little guys, those little flowers, a little center. You could do that with whatever color you want, just a contrasting color. So you can see them. And do little red ones in here.
I guess that just goes all the way back to childhood.
What, that you've liked going shopping?
Yes.
Grocery shopping,
Yeah,
specifically?
because I'd always go grocery shopping with my mom. I was the oldest.
Okay.
I like
Gotcha.
going grocery shopping. Because I want to make sure we have the things that we want to have. So, all my little brothers.
You want to make sure you have the things you want, like
Yeah,
Stella
but
Doros.
also my brothers and sisters. So I go with mom.
Oh, they're putting in their orders like, Mark, make
No,
sure you get.
No. Just from knowing them and knowing what they like during the course of the time that we're together, I know what they like. I know what I like. And if I don't go with mom, mom's gonna get what she wants us to have.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go with mom. So that started with the going shopping all the time, and then I realized that was a skill. I like it. I'm good at it.
Aww.
Then I worked in retail. I worked in the food market. I worked in the store. I worked in the meat market. I didn't know how to buy meat, how to buy produce, and all of that stuff. So then it's just like I like going to the store. I like going to the grocery store.
All
I
right.
like going to the produce store. Love cooking.
All right. I think we got lots of flowers in there. Grandma Pat, are you proud of me? I got lots of flowers in there for you. All right. We want to get those little those centers on those flowers. So I'm going to take just that brown. We'll take that original dark brown and just do a little half circle on each one of these guys and fill it in.
Laura says we're still waiting for vaccines.
Uh,
They're only doing seniors and only halfway. And it's been over a month since they started.
I know.
Yeah, well, I've been waiting for my vaccine for the longest. I registered. I haven't heard from anyone, so I'm not worried about it.
Yeah, I think we're still.
When the time
We're
comes,
still
I'll
behind,
take
too.
it. When the time comes, I'll get it.
Yep.
I'm just not going to try to,
Worry.
or rush like other people are. They're going here, they're going there, they're on this line, they're on that line. Oh, no, I'm not going through all of that.
All right, let's come back up to our eyes for our bunny. All right, the next line that we want, I'm just going to have you use that tiny brush, and we're going to grab a little bit of white. So again, this is about the 3 P's, the pressure, the point, the paint. A little bit of paint at a time. I want you to come around the outside of that brown.
The outside of the brown.
The outside of the brown. So the outside edge of that brown, we're going to make white.
So that's what you did with the white.
Mm-hmm.
On the outside.
Yep.
Okay.
Rinse and dry. And let's get our nose and our mouth in there. So.
All right, now you're going to make the nose and the mouth. Now let's go back to zoom in again.
Yeah, you can
I'm
keep
all the way in.
zoomed. I was going to say, you can keep zoomed. We still got some details on those eyes to do, but let's get our nose in there. All right. So up in this little section, again, we're going to kind of do that slightly rounded V up here. Slightly rounded V.
Slightly rounded B.
Yep. Almost looks like a sideways boomerang, sort of.
Oh, okay. A sideways boomerang. Pretty good.
And then we'll come down about 2 inches, straight line down. We want the bottom of the mouth to kind of hit right above this brightness. we'll do a little curve coming out this way and a little curve coming out this way. There he is. You can add just a tiny little bit down here and sort of fill that in so it looks like he's got that little mouth opening there. Same brush, let's rinse and dry. Let's get it back to a really fine point again for me. We're going to come around and sort of outline those eyes. Okay, so we want it to be just a little thicker on the inside. So those sort of the inside of the eyes are going to be a little bit thicker. Coming down around the inside first. If you have to rinse and dry to get that brush back to a real fine point, go ahead.
Grandma Pat said, love them, catching up.
No problem. And then we'll go ahead and outline around the outside of that white. So really carefully. Coming right around the outside of that white. In the center, in the brown of these. So I want to come up about maybe halfway up the eye in the center and then just bring a little half circle down and kind of fill that in with that black as well. So about halfway up, give me a little half circle in there, coming down to that corner and filling that in. Rinse and dry to get that back to a little point. And then we'll give him or her some little eyelashes. So I'm going to come up from the top of either one and we're just going to kind of lightly pull away. Coming down around the edge of that eye. Of course, the bigger those lashes, the brighter those eyes look. Try and even them out. It's always a trick, right? To have them the same size. This is why I don't do makeup either. And then around the bottom, I kind of want to do the same thing. Really tiny light lines though. Just real tight, tiny lines down there. Just feathering out that bottom edge. And while we're working with that black, if you want to give your flower pot a little bit of an outline, you can. So I kind of do light pressure, use those, think about those 3 P's, pressure point, a little bit of paint. Again, you don't have to outline the whole thing if you don't want to. You can use those broken lines. Sometimes I just kind of do a little bit. I lift my brush. I do a little. I lift my brush. details left, guys. We're going to just grab a little spot of white, little tiny spot of white, and we'll finish off the highlights of those eyes. So that highlight, I want you to come right over the brown and the black that we just put there. Come right over the brown and the black, just with a little spot. That really brings them to life. And then a teeny little spot of white right on his nose. And this is it, guys. We want you to sign and date. So wherever you want to go, sign and date that painting. 0, 2, 1. And be sure to take a photo of your bunny and send it over to us. We want to see it. So in that event discussion, again, what I did was I just put a little picture. There's a picture of me with my new apron, showing off my new apron. And it just says, reminder to please post your photos as comments in that section. And there is a the link to our virtual tip jar if you want to use our virtual tip jar. And that's it. We are good. But he came out really cute. I hope you guys enjoyed him.
Yeah. And as you see, they look like brothers, but they're not the same.
They're not. I mean, you can keep going. Like I said, you can make them fluffier, and the more you play with it, the different it, you know, they just kind of morph into different things, you know? And that's all good. All
that's
good.
Right. All the differences.
We embrace the differences here.
We want to thank everybody for joining us tonight.
Thank you.
For another Self-Care Thursday.
That's right.
Please feel free to join with us tomorrow. We start at 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
That's right.
We're having our anniversary party. We're painting the streamers in the balloons.
Yes, with the mimosa glass.
And we're celebrating with Tara Little. It's her birthday tomorrow.
That's right.
We're going to have a fun time. We're going to paint. We're going to do trivia.
Absolutely. We're going to have fun.
We're going to have a nice, enjoyable weekend.
That's right. Friday fun. Relaxing
Friday
weekend.
Fun, and then Jennifer gets a break and can get far away from here. Maybe recoup. And
we start all over again next Wednesday. I think we have a private on Tuesday or Wednesday.
It's all good.
Yeah,
all
so
good.
there's definitely I'm fairly certain it's like 4 days in a row.
That's all right.
And I have a mimosa marketing meeting on Monday.
Right, but no session.
Not on Monday, so it's either Tuesday or Wednesday.
Okay.
And then Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
That's it.
That's it. That's our night. That's our spring bunny.
Thank you again, everybody, for joining us tonight.
That's right.
We really love it. We really appreciate it.
Always have fun with everyone.
And now we can all start our weekends off and have a wonderful weekend.
That's right.
So
you guys
come
know
join us tomorrow night for our anniversary party.
You know my Thursdays are my favorite day of the week because it's start.
Remember. We're on YouTube, not on Facebook tomorrow.
YouTube. If you
come on here looking for us here.
If you have trouble finding us, just remember the website, mimosasmasterpieces.com. The top of that website, there is a link. It's the YouTube icon. Just click on that and it'll bring you right to our page.
Oh, see, that's so simple.
Yes.
All right, that'll work.
Absolutely.
And then when you come and visit us on our YouTube channel,
subscribe.
Click that little subscribe button. So that way, whenever we come on live, because we will be coming on live in the future.
That's right.
And then once we're on, you'll be like, oh, wow, I forgot they were on. There they are. I just got a notification on my phone.
Woo woo.
Let me go to YouTube and see what they're painting. Oh, I like that. Oh, they got somebody special guest on.
That's right. Yeah, we'll be. Do I have it on YouTube or do I have it on Facebook? I forget.
What?
The Paint and Meditate for
right,
self-care. Yeah, that's on the 8th. I don't remember if I posted it for YouTube or Facebook. But in any case, how do you know? The header of the event on Facebook, it'll show you. It'll tell you if there's a fee to it. It will tell you if it's free. It'll tell you whether we're on Facebook, or we're on YouTube, or we're on Zoom.
Right.
We use several different platforms for all of our events for different reasons, but we will begin moving towards YouTube more in the future. We finally are at our 4,000 hours to become monetized, so we thank you. We know that you all hate ads. I know I do, but I've never been so happy to see them on my videos.
But they know how. But anybody, any of our viewers that watch YouTube,
I
they
know
that's what happens.
I know.
So they're not gonna, be upset, overly upset. As long as they can paint their painting and they can stop it.
That's right.
They
That's
can
true.
go forward. They can go backwards.
This is
they
true.
Can do that.
This is true.
They cool.
This is true.
They can paint whatever they want.
We are working towards my leaving my full-time job so that I can really focus on this for you guys.
Not just her. Me too.
Me first.
I want to leave my job too. Yes, you first. Yes, you first. But if we're going to do it right, it's going to be both of us at the same time. Because we want to make sure you make money.
Listen, I think we're a little ways from that, but in any case, we always celebrate you guys. We appreciate you guys. We are here because of you.
Absolutely.
For those of you that are new, I'll give you my quick. So last year was our 5th year in business, but we are a traveling paint and sip. So I've never gone virtual before, aside from for our private event that I did virtually.
And we booked everything for the entire year, so we knew we were going to have work.
So we had work last year, and we had to cancel everything. So in March, we did actually it was April, was our first virtual event. But my goal for last year in business, for 5 years in business, was 500 likes or follows on our Facebook page. And you guys knocked that out of the park with 40,000. So this is all because of you guys. You've shared, you've liked, you've commented, you've enjoyed what you've done, and that means the world to me. This is about you.
And we've
totally
listened.
about you guys.
That's the big part. We've listened.
Of course, yeah. We want to do what you want to do.
Wrote down ideas in the book that you all told us.
The book. We're gonna show the book. The book of pages.
The book. It's pages.
It's like a little black book.
Yeah.
Of painting ideas.
But there's also like event sheets where I wrote on event sheets.
I don't know how I keep it all straight.
It's like every time wherever there was some place to write, if somebody gave us an idea and there was no book to write on, I wrote on a piece of paper, put it in a book, put everything together. So it's a lot of ideas, a lot of suggestions.
Yes.
And a lot of connections.
Awesome. That's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's been a very big blessing.
It has, definitely. COVID was our silver lining. For me, anyway. It was my silver lining. Just kind of refocused and reminded me that I was doing this because I wanted to create memories. And that was the first thing that I said when I started doing this, and people asked me, well, what makes you different? Because I want to create a memory. It's, people will forget what you've given them. People will forget what you do for them sometimes, but people will not forget how you made them feel. And so sometimes just feeling confident about what you've painted keeps that little impression. And that's what this is all about. We want you to enjoy what you do and smile and laugh with us and feel good. This is a feel-good thing. This is a no stress.
Realize that there's a whole bunch of people out there doing the same thing.
That's right.
Right along with us.
Whether you have, we may have a dozen people on, we may have hundreds or thousands of people on some nights. It doesn't matter. You get the same me, you get the same energy, you get the same rascal, you get the same banter and my crazy sipping and silliness. You get me.
That's it.
I'm a no fluff gal. But that's all. So we hope you guys all enjoyed tonight. We will see hopefully everybody tomorrow night on YouTube. Yay.
Yes.
And we'll have a great weekend, okay?
Great night.
Yeah.
And make sure you have a great weekend.
That's right.
Come and see us tomorrow.
That's right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Night, guys. All right, Rascal. Yeah, it's ready.
Yeah, now you
Bye,
can get up.